What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year.
Welcome to Increase. I'm Alpheus, and it's my mission to help you expand your thinking and elevate your life with knowledge that empowers growth and change. In each episode, we'll dive into powerful ideas across personal development, business strategies, and creative insights, tools that challenge the status quo and ignite transformation. Whether you're looking to break through in your career, unlock your creative potential, or shift your mindset for greater success, you're in the right place. So let's dive in and embark on this journey together. Are you ready to increase your potential? So, if you're watching this episode, chances are it's close to Thanksgiving, if not Thanksgiving itself. And I just wanted to talk about a few things that will help you through this holiday season, whether you're looking to save money or whether you're just looking to kind of waste your time, so to speak. But whatever it is, I want to share with you a few things that I believe, not just few, 10 things I believe that'll help you save money, not only this Thanksgiving, but throughout this holiday season. Before we jump into that, I want to say happy holidays to you who are watching us. We thank you for being a valued Increase podcast subscriber, and I thank you for sharing this podcast with all of your friends and even your family. So let's dive in. Again, Thanksgiving is almost here, and we all know it's not just about turkey and family. It's also about being smart with your wallet. If you're looking for ways to save money this holiday season, I've got you covered. Listen, let's jump into 10 ways that you can save money. The first tip is to plan ahead and stick to a budget. I get it. Sales are crazy right now. Everybody is looking to get a great deal on the money that they have. But first things first, we must plan ahead. Create a menu, write out your shopping list, and stick to it. Nothing is like going into a grocery store or into your local area farmer's market, and you're going there hungry. And so the things that you should be getting, you kind of overlook because you're shopping with your stomach. Why not create a list that's fixated to the menu that you're going to be using so that you can stick to your budget? Not only that, you may even be looking for holiday gifts for your special someone. Why don't you write out a list of things that you know that they like, things that they've been kind of hinting at throughout the year, and then find yourself gravitating toward those things. Kind of look for deals. Use honey if you're searching on your computer. Whatever way possible, you want to make sure that your spending is structured and that your focus is toward your potential. You want to grow your money, not waste your money. The second thing, you want to shop for sales and use all kind of coupons. Whether you're shopping again at your local supermarket or whether you're shopping online, you always want to make sure that you take advantage of sales and coupons. Sometimes you need to watch what it is that you're wanting to purchase because it could potentially go on sale, whether it's a Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday, whichever you so prefer. Make sure that you're not only going into the stores to see if they have those bargains in-store purchases, or whether you're searching online to see if they're going to have that special thing on sale at that particular time. Make sure that when you're also going to these places, that you go with those who are going to help you steady the course. And what I mean by that is those individuals that's going to hold you accountable. You must stick to the budget that you have no matter what. I know it's tempting for you to want to go and purchase all kind of other things because you have a big heart. You are an increased podcast subscriber. So of course you want to spread the love, but you also want to make sure that you're also smart with everything that you do. Remember, shop on purpose, spend on purpose. Tip number 3 is consider a potluck. There's nothing like when you can get your friends and family together for a good laugh, for socializing, for fun and games, and even eating. This list is not just for those who are shopping for food, but also for those that are shopping for other items. You want to make sure that when you have your Friendsgiving, that's friends with Thanksgiving, you guys come together and you enjoy a meal, that you present a potluck. Everyone brings in a dish. That way, not a lot of the pressure isn't on just one person bringing creating all of the meal, but everyone is pitching in together, and it really ties in a new tradition or even a continuous tradition that you already have. Well, maybe it's not about Thanksgiving or even the meal, but you're purchasing other gifts. That's why Secret Santas and things of that nature is really important and really fun. Because once you set a financial cap on the particular gifts, it allows you to really begin to gauge and budget your money. You can also focus and hone in on certain stores, whether in person or online, to really structure what it is that you want to purchase. And sometimes the very gift that you want to get, maybe even so, maybe on sale, so much so that you could purchase one even for yourself. But whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that you consider doing things on a more collective level. I believe there's nothing like when family and friends can come together. And it's not about the amount of the purchase, but it's really about where the heart lies and you just sharing that certain thank you or I love you. Whatever the case may be, you definitely want to make sure that you are structuring everything. I know you're going to hear this a lot throughout this episode, but I really want to drive that thing home because sometimes throughout this holiday season, we get overboard. Hey, it's Christmas. Hey, it's Thanksgiving. And so you really want to make sure that you are smart with your money because you want to go into the new year, not in the negative, but in the positive. Tip number 4, shopping store brands instead of name brands. Oftentimes, people don't realize is that a lot of the store brands are created and made by name brand companies. And so you really want to take advantage of those things. So one of the tips that I also want to give you, this is a little sidebar, a little bonus tip, is to really do your due diligence. When you're researching for the gift, also kind of look for those store brands. Also kind of look for those off brands that people oftentimes want to overlook. You never know where you may find a great deal because the truth of the matter is it's all about the deal while also expressing your love and your appreciation for that special someone. So shopping store brands isn't always bad. Sometimes we give it a bad rap, but you want to do your due diligence. So the hidden sauce, the secret sauce to it is really in the research. When you begin to look at what is out there in the market, you'll begin to see that there is actually more for your advantage than your disadvantage. And anytime you are doing your due diligence, you're bound to save a little coin for your pockets. Tip number 5, shop early. This is not even just for food or for other gifts. This even goes for travel. The earlier you can search, the earlier you can shop, the better. Yes, you may have children and they may be, you're trying to hide things because you don't want them to tear open the box. You don't want them to get too excited for a gift that possibly isn't for them. But one thing you want to make sure is that as you are preparing your list, that you're not waiting too late. I get it. Yes, Christmas is really close, but it's still not too late. You don't want to wait till the last minute. Early shopping is always important. And here's a bonus tip. Sometimes you may have to just get a card, and in that card, write a special message, and they'll be appreciative. You may even put a little gift card in there because the very thing that you want to purchase possibly will go on sale in the new year. So that's the perfect time. People always say it's the thought that counts, but what truly matters is the position of the heart. The people that love you, the people that appreciate you, will not only see the gesture and say thank you, but they'll also understand that you are disciplining not only yourself, but your wallet. You want to make sure that you are saving as much as possible. Which leads me to tip number 6. Use what you already have. So many have gotten into the thrift gimmick, the thrift this and the thrift that, and that is amazing. Sometimes we have hidden gems right there in our homes, and it could be something that you overlook. You know, I haven't used it in years. Clean it up, put some new paint on it, box it up, and give it. Because what you may look at and go, no, nobody will want this. It will be the same thing that they would purchase at a yard sale. Heck, they may even go to somewhere like a Salvation Army or an even thrift store to purchase that same gift, to purchase that same item. So why not look around where you are? You may be a little low on cash right now. There's nothing wrong with taking something that you already have that you're not in use, that is not in use, and begin to wrap it. Fix it up, clean it up, make sure that it's presentable, and give it to that special someone. Here's another gift. And I shared with this earlier, and it is host a secret gathering, like a secret Santa, something of that nature. You may even put it in Chat GTP to find a new name for it, if you will. But whatever the case may be, that is a great time to just have out secret gifts. It's almost like having Halloween, but for Christmas, in a sense that no one knows exactly what gift they're going to get, but it's a universal gift that anyone can get. It's gender neutral. It doesn't matter who gets it, but it is really something that says, I appreciate you, I thank you, I love you, and everyone is able to come. And then when you bring in family and friends, that make it even that much better. And I believe that when we begin to do more of those things, we begin to foster a community not of just gifts and things of that nature, but also love. It also begins to foster a group, a community of individuals that are disciplined. Remember, you want your circle around you to not only just be a diversity of great thinkers, great believers, great whatever, but you also want them to be supportive even in the smaller things. As you support them, they support you. And so even in this holiday season, we definitely want to do those things. Tip number 8, opt for seasonal things. So typically you want to buy things in the off season. So you may have a friend that loves to swim, that they're a surfer, they're whatever. So then now is the perfect time to purchase something for them for the summer. You may have that special someone that loves spring. They're flower enthusiasts. They just love it. This is the perfect time to purchase seedlings and different items, tools and things that will help them in their garden. When you shop in the off season for the season that that person loves, you will be amazed at how grateful they are, how thankful they are, because they look at you and go, you saw something that was not on the commercial list, but you really truly picked out a gift that was specifically for them. And that is one of the things that truly matters. Tip number 9, you may be a crafty person. So you can do a DIY decor or create some kind of item for a person that loves to hang things on their door throughout the season, throughout the holidays, different holidays that happen throughout the year. When you begin to create a thing, it truly brings out your inner genius. It brings out your inner beauty. Sometimes we often scratch our heads and we lose our minds because we don't have the finances to purchase the great electronic or the kitchen gadget or whatever that is latest and that has been displayed all over social media. But you're crafty with your hands, and everyone is not always that way. And so I believe that if you create something, or that you could be able to give it to them, that special loved one, that special friend, and it will blow their mind because they didn't even think that someone would even create something for them. Here's my final tip. Tip number 10. You can share this podcast. I know it's not the greatest thing that you thought of, but here's the reality of it. People oftentimes clear up their credit card debt, they pay off their student loans, and they fall back into the same financial habits that they just got out of. One of the things I've been finding here lately, especially in this season that we're in, both political and physical, is that we truly don't understand the fundamentals of financial literacy. And to your credit, you found this podcast and you're saying, Alpheus, I want to be better. 2025 is my year to completely come out of financial ruin. It's the small principles that you begin to implement, those disciplines that you implement throughout your life, throughout your day, throughout your week, that truly begin to matter. Because if you can discipline yourself now when the finances aren't there, and you could tell yourself no and train yourself to spot the deals, train yourself on putting your money in financial vehicles so that you can begin to create more income while you work your job or while you're an entrepreneur. Some of you are even intrapreneurs, right? You have a 9 to 5 and your business is a subcontractor to your 9 to 5 or whatever. Then this podcast will be great for them, because we want to not just talk about what everyone else is sharing, but we truly want to get to the heart of the matter when it pertains to not only financial literacy, but also business growth and personal growth. And so sharing this podcast is an absolutely beautiful thing. I believe that this holiday season doesn't have to be dreadful. I don't think that it has to be sad. I don't think that it has to be even overwhelming. I believe this is the time where you finally get a grip on your life and on your matters. I mean, to say, you know what, I want something different, and in order for me to get it, I'm not gonna seek out any more of the motivational videos. I want something to help me discipline my life, because the more you discipline your life, the more you'll begin to create the outcomes that you so desire. And there you have it. 10 easy ways to save money, not only this Thanksgiving, but also this holiday season. Remember, the holidays is about gratitude. Despite all of the commercials that you see, it is about gratitude. Not how much you spend, but how much you can just appreciate life in itself. If you found these tips to be helpful, hit the like button, leave a comment, and by all means, share this video with someone you love. Heck, even share with somebody you don't like. I'm wishing you and your family a joyful and budget-friendly Thanksgiving and holiday season. See you in the next Increase episode. So long.